it's underused. Really, I think it is, because sometimes you think you feel fine, but it takes a few hours for stuff to sink in. And when it does sink in, I would say absolutely use the services. In my belief, I think it is underused.
Now,
And
some people have tried to use it, didn't have a positive result, and I keep saying, not everyone that you might talk to is a fit for you. Find the person that you can talk to that's the right fit. Because, you know, you look at counselors, you look at, not everyone has the right personality to work with you.
Correct.
So that's what I find, is that people will try and then give up on it, rather than trying to find what works best for
There
them.
almost needs to be a chemistry in between the counselor and the client, I
Absolutely.
think. And if there's no chemistry, there won't be any help there, in my opinion.
Talking about the practitioner, I'm probably the last one to even use the reference, but we spend a lot of time, or some people spend a lot of time finding hairdressers that fit them. That, you know, I don't like how they cut my hair this way, and I know.
Find a new one.
But it's the same for your psychologist or social worker or somebody that you need to talk to. You have to find the fit. Sometimes you click and sometimes you don't, but you have to keep trying.
Anyone else care to share what resources you've accessed?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it doesn't have to go that far. I mean, the first step is recognizing, and it's not always that it's going to be right away that it's affecting you. Sometimes it's going to be 2-3 hours after the adrenaline's gone down and settled down, and you sit down, maybe have a coffee, or although you shouldn't, but it's not good to get wired up again after. But just to recognize it after the adrenaline surge goes down, and you sit down and kind of reflect upon the call and all that. That's might be the time that it hits you. So just then having to talk with your partner, or again bringing it to the next level.
Not burying it, basically.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
The bottom line is that you have to get back from that call. You have to look at it as getting back from that call. You have to make it your personal mission to get back home, safe and sound of body and mind. And both are important, because both will affect each other in the long run, for sure.
How so?
Well, if you constantly are under stress because of a situation, eventually it will affect you physically. You won't eat right, you won't sleep right, and that will affect your health. It will. Every medical practitioner will tell you that, and vice versa.
One of the things I find too in talking to a lot of people is it's not just a specific incident, it's cumulative, and it's not necessarily always just related to work. It could be personal, whether you're under financial stress, or it could be personal, whether relationships, but all of it together makes things seem a lot more harder to deal with. And that may be sometimes when people, I find a lot of my friends, you'll have conversations with them and they want to talk about stuff. It's just because it's nice to have an ear to talk about and kind of hear your opinion and what you think and how they can deal with things. And I think just so they know that there's someone out there that cares and someone that's listening.
I think one of the first experiences for me was to be able to identify. It wasn't that I was having an issue, I was having difficulties. It was more, I recognized the fact that something significant really happened, and I identified all the other stressors that are there that, okay, it's not bothering me right now, but I need to talk to somebody before it starts bothering me. So a little bit of, preventive medicine. Go see somebody, go talk to somebody, deal with this before it turns into something else. Because sometimes that road, it's hard to come back, once you start down it.
Fred?
Ouais, ça peut revenir, ça peut revenir, ça peut prendre du temps, puis ça peut revenir au bout de 2-3 ans, d'autres cas similaires, puis ça, t'avais pas consulté originalement, puis tout te revient, puis ça fait un boule de neige, ça fait une grosse chaîne, puis d'être honnête avec toi encore, comme on dit, problèmes personnels, des fois ça peut être une petite affaire, problème personnel, mais un petit problème, ça fait un gros problème. L'accord n'est peut-être pas le problème comme tel, mais ça a tout affecté le reste. C'est pour ça de vraiment discuter avec ton partner, avec du monde que tu connais, du monde de confiance. Des fois, c'est juste discuter, tu as besoin de juste parler, les autres pourront te faire des commentaires, puis ça fait du bien aussi. Là.